everybody, this is Gombs here at Gombs today. It's a model kits competition. We got this guy here.
Master Great Jess, hey guys.
This guy here.
DJ Gunpla.
And we're missing one more.
Yeah, it's Sean.
Yeah, Sean.
It's Sean, man.
It's Sean. It's Sean.
Alright.
I want to welcome you guys to a weekend with the GTS panel. That's right. We're here at a model show, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're missing one person, but he's on Asian time.
You guess. We're missing.
This Asian?
Well, actually, it's two of them. Am I the only one not Asian here?
I mean, I'm a pretty damn tall white dude.
We're going to be showing you guys the works of a bunch of people. It's a lot of military stuff, which is really awesome, which is really where every model stuff gets its roots from. And we're just going to go over there and check it out. All right, so.
Alright, see you in a bit. Anytime.
I'm in the shot? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're at Gombs. It's a kind of a small scale showcase more than a formal competition. People just show off their works in progress, whatever they've got going on. They do have some awards that they award at the end of it. They're all kinds of different subjects. I mean, I know there's one that's like, if it ain't Scottish, it ain't right, or something like that.
Oh,
like,
really?
There's some really crazy titles for some of these awards, and it's great.
All right.
Yeah, it's just a fun day of hanging out with other model builders.
Cool. All right, man. Well, there you guys have it. That's what Gombs is, and that's where we're at.
What kind of coffee is that? How come you never got me one?
I'm a terrible friend.
I agree. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Hey.
Hey, man.
So, Derek,
Yes?
can you tell us why you're late?
I was up till 4 in the morning finishing my little SD. And then I woke up late as it is. Then decided to be a good boyfriend to pick up photos for Alina.
Believe it.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Probably won't believe it. You want me to hold your coffee?
Derek's here finally.
Got the whole crew here. Let me move out of here. I feel
Too squished.
Social distancing.
Social distancing. Oh.
Alright, so Derek's here. That means that we can get started with the show. It's still very early. The show will run up until what? 5?
I think so. The award ceremony starts at 3. It takes 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
So the thing is, we might have escaped before, right? I think we're gonna go to the Gundam place.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright guys, so now we're going to go inside. Derek, Sean, everybody's here from the CGC and from the GTS show. But, most importantly, as you can see, there's somebody out here like there was a few moments ago. So we're going to go in and we're going to check out all of the little builds they have and ask people questions. So, follow me. Just coming in, you can see that people are already set up. It's still early, so we're expecting more and more people, but even then, with how things are right now, there is a lot of people. So let's go check it out.
Oh, let's say hi to some people here.
Yeah, these are some strangers. We don't know them.
Yes, clearly.
This one just ignoring us. Okay, yeah, no, that's it. We're done there.
That's, so, as you can see, everybody has, the tables are set differently. We have, in this case, we have military vehicles, 2B. I think this is for actual competition. They have registration and everything. You guys can see the detail.
Remember, a lot of the stuff is the OGs of Builder coming up from when they all first started.
Exactly. Oh, and over here, we have 2 friends of mine who are actually talking. Kevin, do you mind if we record a little bit for the channel? This is Kevin. Everybody knows Kevin. We've talked about him before. He's actually posted his...
I'm in disguise.
He is. We both are. We're just trying to... So how? What's up, Mark? Doing pretty well. Growing your hair out. I have a lot. Yeah. Thank you, quarantine, right?
Yeah.
Is that the one that you had over there?
That's what
You want to tell us about it?
Leonardo da Vinci's gunship.
Yeah, yeah.
So what did you do to this guy?
Well, I built it, painted the wood. That's about it.
That's about it? I saw your alien
Yes.
model over there. I was telling Derek how I saw it when you first had it in the box. It's beautiful, man. The detail on the face.
Oh, yeah,
We'll check it out later, guys, but this guy is one of the, I'm telling you. Northwest Mounted Police Plains Native American. This is scratch built and sculpted, actually.
That is amazing.
Yo,
Wow.
look at the detail on it. Wow. That. Hey guys, hey, Robert. Robert is the administrator for Lawmakers Union. Exactly, on Facebook, which is mainly just military, but occasionally we get some government. Right? So, which one of these are yours? All right, man. What's this table? Cool. Yeah, because you have. He brought a lot of kits actually. Well, he brought all of them, and they're all to some degree. To some degree. What do you do with this guy exactly? That's probably the most stuff you get in actually. They retired these things. When they retired them, they painted one up like a and did a live demonstration. Is there a reason why they retired them? Moved on to bigger and better things, I guess. But you know, you got a nice page after. Yeah, same as at the bottom of the trip. Then all this. So I painted the whole thing brown first, and then used silly putty to mask all the spots. Oh, really? And then painted. Oh, okay. So the spots are the ones that were underneath. Yeah, they were there first. Okay. So it's kind of a reverse way, right? It was easier than trying to airbrush all the spots. Oh, that's. It actually looks very nice. And this guy, I think I saw this guy. Had that last. Yeah. This is beautiful work, actually. Looking at those.
A lot of the stuff we actually talked to some people do are hand painted.
They were hand painted.
Really, really cool stuff we have here. Big boy right here.
Oh god, yeah, this is big.
Imagine the amount of paint used for this.
It's a little bit.
Later on, I'll show you guys my most favorite tank in the show.
Pretty crazy. You'll see.
Hello.
Hey, man. Sir, would you mind answering some questions for a video? So, this is your first time coming here, or do you have kits on one of the tables?
Oh, I've been to these many times. Yeah, I've got some stuff on display over at the other end.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is your what is your preferred style of like building? Like,
Military?
is it military?
Yeah. Aircraft and armor.
Very nice. So, what do you think of the show so far?
Oh, it's pretty good. Good turnout.
Yeah, definitely. So, you expecting to win anything?
No.
No. It happens. I don't think I'm gonna win anything either. Just here to look at all the skill.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Well, it's inspiration, right?
Yes. Anything to promote the hobby. Really is.
Oh, it's just good to see people who are still doing it.
Yes.
Especially younger people.
Yeah. Well, it's a beautiful hobby. It really is. All right, man. Well, thanks so much. You too.
Like I said earlier, the OGs of modeling, right?
Yep.
Them showing off their true skills, maybe.
So this is actually Robert's.
Oh, this one here.
Yeah. So the guy we were just talking to, Robert, he built this. Take a look at the detail on this. The cockpit, the engine up front. So there's actually something really interesting when it comes to these models and the way they're presented is, if you notice on that table, those two planes that we passed, they have mirrors underneath. Because one of the most important parts of the modeling in military is actually the underside, right? Because they actually detail every part of it. And as you can see very different angles in how they did everything underneath, and it just
Missiles, the wheels, everything underneath, all done.
Yep.
Hand painted. Hand painted all.
Yeah, it's crazy. Even over here, you can see the different shade that is used underneath compared to the one on top. The shade underneath is lighter. Man.
Look at the detail in the Bay Area. That is absolutely.
And that's hand painted, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. So these would be my favorite ones to look at too, is the helicopters. So all of these styles that they have whenever they draw a little, like for example this one over here has a Cobra, Marines. I would love to actually sit down and build one of these. I don't know if I could, based on my skill set, but I don't know, the helicopters just really.
It's when you look at military model kits, a lot of people, especially when they first start off, they tend to fall towards the tanks. The big tanks is what a lot of people fall towards, but not very many people appreciate the helicopters, the jets, or anything like that.
Yeah.
For myself, I like the helicopters and any of the jets a lot more than the tanks, just because of the intricacy and the details they have that comes with it.
This is true. I think one of the craziest things for me when it comes to these kits are the little strings that are all tied. So you see these on here. Put this down. Those right there, and how they're actually put on there. And all the detail that goes into actually the inside of it, along with the equipment.
Each seat is painted individually, seat belts, the buckles inside. Again, these are the OGs of model building.
Yep.
There was no airbrushing or anything before that, right?
Yeah.
This is all done. Alright, let's go.
Let's keep going. So let's take a little look at this.
So this is where we start seeing a lot more dioramas coming into play.
Yep.
Some of these are actually really, really cool.
Is there a guy falling?
It looks like it.
There's a guy falling.
Yeah. They're building, looks like Wonder Woman's invisible jet.
Oh, the home of Canada's newest stealth fighter, the CF-119 Casper. I like this a lot, actually. So he's not falling. He's actually on top of it. Wow. Oh, look, and there's a pilot sitting there.
Yeah, working on it.
I don't know how well this focuses, but I'm just hoping that it does, because this is beautiful. So one of the things is us for Gundam builders, right? We're always looking to building dioramas, like hangars and stuff. And look at this. This is exactly what we're looking for, right? So this is what, World War Mark 1. It says hand-painted camo scheme using thin Tamiya paints, weathered with oils and MIG ammo products. I always hear about MIG when it comes to military. I know Paul, our friend, has mentioned it a lot. Definitely look into that.
Like I said, the best kit here, in my opinion, is this one here. Absolutely amazing. Our little minion there. Taking command, taking charge of everything going on.
I can't take this guy seriously.
He is definitely my pick for the show. I'm serious. I picked him.
Yeah.
An amazing piece right here.
It's actually very nice. My only question is, why is this grass different than this one? Huh.
That's coming from the field to run those guys over.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, they're actually surrendering. They're surrendering. See, these guys are different uniform. It says you have 90 seconds to surrender. That's what it is. Oh, this is a really nice piece then. Now that the context is set, it makes a lot of sense.
Broken train tracks up here. It's really cool.
And this is actually a pretty, like for example right here, got rust.
Oh, half and half.
Half.
Rust to riches. That one's really cool. You just stand there. Right here, yeah.
Is it a Mustang? Oh, it is. It is. Nice.
Guys, it's Derek, SD Dual Artillery, and then my awesome buddy who's filming right now is good old Sean, G Gumpla.
Hey!
So let's go have some fun. We're going to do our little skit view and take a look at some of the kits and whatnot. So let's go take a look.
How you doing? Good, you? I'm very good, thank you.
Hey guys, it's Derek. SD_artillery. Yeah, dual artillery. Yeah. Now you can see the face of Sean,
Oh, they saw me earlier.
DG Gunpla.
I flipped the camera earlier.
So we're gonna look and review a couple of kits. Actually, I thought these are really neat because the fact is, like, dioramas, man. Like, that's something in the community that we've seen but haven't really dipped into yet.
We
so.
all keep pussyfooting around the subject.
So, take a look at this. This is such a tiny figurine and all. But they put so much detail. Even like the little banner, they even put so much writing in there. Like, we have to say this is like centimeters big.
Yeah.
Like, look at the banners.
Yeah.
So much little detail. Jeez.
I heard.
And who's old man?
Hey, I was hauling a lot of tires yesterday. I had their personal hell.
Oh man. So much detail. I love this, guys. Do you think if we ever can get something like this into like our Gunpla stuff?
Well, yeah, we just got to put the effort in. Holy shit. Like I said, we kind of avoid the subject.
The details.
We're all afraid of it.
About 2 years ago, all of a sudden it blew right up.
Yeah.
And we saw the same thing again in Nanton, where the demographic of the show not only shifted as far as the kits built, we had so many of them show up, but also we're seeing younger people getting involved, we're seeing girls getting involved, we're seeing just more diversity in the crowd that it attracts, not just the models.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of nice to see the hobby grow. As you know, a lot of these veterans and guys that have been building for some time, either their eyes are going bad or they just leave the hobby. It's hard to attract the younger crowd. So we find that with the Gundam, we get guys that are building a bit of this, and then they diversify, they do a bit of this, bit of that. And the guys we used to see build Gundam now are also doing armor. But no, it's nice to see the hobby more so branch off, because as public interest changes, we're gonna have to follow, right? As you can see today, we didn't even anticipate the amount of Gundam kits that we had, and in the years to come, we're gonna have to make obviously more table space for them. Even it's growing that way.
It is growing, thankfully, right?
It's nice to see new people come into the hobby. I like coming to a show where I can't name everybody. We like hosting and not being able to say, hey Fred, hey John. I like introducing myself because that means that's somebody new at the shows, and that's a sign that we're heading in the right direction and growing not only the types of kits we see, but the people we see as well, right?
Yeah. So then you would say that your main goal for the hobby, or you wish to see, is for it to grow?
Is to grow. Yeah, because Gombs was started, it was an offshoot. There was a guy by the name of Rick Chin that owned a hobby shop in town. And he started the show, and we really don't know what it means. There's group of model builders, there's grumpy old model builders, there's guys out model building. There is no definitive answer, and all of his closest friends, you ask him, he'll come up with a different answer every time. And he really pushed on juniors and getting new people into the hobby. He grew up in Asia, and there the hobby is huge. And he saw it starting to fade here, so that's why he preferred branching off and getting new people involved. I mean, back then, Gundam wasn't a big thing. We didn't see them much. But if Rick were still around, having started the group, for sure, it would be something that he would encourage, right?
Yeah.
Anything to just get guys out building and interested, right? So,
Yeah.
whichever way the public wants to take it, that's what the Gombs is about. It's not about patting each other on the back for a job well done. It's about getting good work out, getting to share what we've built over the year, especially when we're locked up due to COVID. We don't get to see each other anymore. But it's more so about seeing what people are doing, sharing some tips and tricks, and just getting the hobby together. So it's just a new avenue of growth that we strongly encourage, right?
All right, well, thank you very much.
Yeah, you bet.
It was really fun. It has been really fun seeing everybody's work, and it really opens the avenue for us, especially someone in my case who started with Gundam, and seeing all the military stuff. It's just everybody has so much talent.
And we're seeing more and more. So like, it's funny because I was just in a show in Edmonton.
Yeah.
You're seeing skills spill over from Gundam. You're seeing the light up kits. You're seeing different, not fantasy, but more sci-fi kits show up. The show up in Edmonton, the Amps show. He grew up with the whole sci-fi and everything else.
Yeah.
And I'd say it was near half the show this year. So
that's awesome.
it's kind of the way we're all heading. Not to say that I don't think it'll ever change. There'll always be the ship guys, the armor guys, or whatever. But the more genres we can encompass, the bigger the shows are going to get.
And that's what the hobby's about, right? Which is one of the things that definitely has been kind of like a misconception, is that a lot of military modelers don't really like Gundam and stuff. But you start seeing people actually meddle into different mediums.
I would more so say it's the contrary, because generally the guys that, my friends, the ones I don't have to introduce myself to, we admire skill sets we do not have. I'm not a shipbuilder, I'm not a figure painter. That's the first place I go, because I'm like, wow, how did a guy put that together and make it look right? It's the same thing with Gundam. You see a lot of our guys, as soon as they come in, they get the stuff out on the table, they're drawn to there. I know armor, I can do that, that's fine. But when I see the skill sets and the different things, it's, I don't know, something you kind of aspire to and admire, because it's nothing that I could pull off, right?
Of course, yeah. So it's all about learning, right?
Exactly. So the more we can grow the shows, the better it'll be, and hopefully the longer the hobby will be around. Our main focus right now is juniors, and I'd say Gundam has a stronger following in the junior categories than the other categories. So that's a logical progression for any show that wants to stay around, right?
Yes. Get the younger generation. You bet. Exactly. Well, thank you very much.
Hey, you bet. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
All right, take care.
Yo, the talent to get the shading on the crinkle of the clothes, the outline of the muscles on the horse, the contour of the body. I think it's one of the most difficult things is to paint a human model.
That's what you're looking at?
So this is our sci-fi table, and
Sci-fi's getting larger and larger each year.
now one of the worst kits on here is I don't like this guy.
This one also.
That was,
Just saucily in general. It's just,
that was just terrible. I hope he learns how to paint better.
yeah, one day.
Okay, so this right here is Derek's, and he's just holding a little.
So a lot of the kids in the here is part of the CGC. Eric, Lena, Sean, Adam, Jess, and myself. It's really cool seeing kids being brought out, showing off their stuff.
This is a guy that Sean finished.
Just recently.
And then Derek was up. This one right
This
here.
guy right here.
Now, can you put a flash? Can you put your light on that, please? Because the thing here is that the way that Derek painted this guy is with translucent colors, right? You see it? The rainbow on the
Kit itself,
Yep.
on the armor. And then down here we have Alina. It's amazing where she did everything there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Nice. I like this display. Really get an eye for everything. I think it still needs to be painted.
Yeah, these are all 3D printed right here.
Oh, really? come to one of our fellow CGC members, Chris Foss. Chris
Another
Sosby. Yeah.
Sasabi's everywhere.
Yep. The Kshatriya. This is the Sandrock. So that's Robert Adam. This is actually his PG Stray. He gunk washed it and just panel lined it, I think, along with the water decals, and that's literally about it, I think. It looks that nice. And this is one of my favorite pieces. This is Kevin Hansen's. Now, when I first saw this kit that you see here, the alien one, it was still in its box. It was unpainted. It was unbuilt. And he actually, I think this was his quarantine project. And this is how beautiful it came out. Now, I don't know if you guys can actually begin to appreciate the detailing on the face, right? You can see his eyes, the pupils. We'll probably get a little bit more close-ups with Derek and his camera on this one. But all of these kits just deserve praise, right? Anything to promote the hobby. That's how it is. Anything. So yeah. I don't know if you have anything to say, boy.
No, not too much. Just everything here. Just seeing the skill set from everyone is absolutely amazing. Seeing everybody enjoying the hobby. Sorry, go ahead.
It's okay.
Seeing everybody. Yeah.
Yes.
But GTS. Huh? GTS.
GTS. It's a talk show.
It's a talk show we do, yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, it's great to see everybody enjoy the same hobby out together finally.
Let's go mess with this person over here. Hey, ma'am.
Hello.
Would you mind if we ask you some questions?
Sure.
Did you like my most favorite one?
Which one?
What did you think of this guy?
God damn. He's so cute.
No, but look at underneath his eye.
God damn. Damn.
And also, this is a really cool one right here too.
Let's read the title.
I like that a lot. It's really creative, actually. The not so pretty ghost. I like that.
Oh, this is the wall. This is Robert Adams. This is also Robert Adams. We didn't actually look at this table. This is a big mirror. Like I said, the reason for it is to look at the underside detail. If you guys are a fan of Pink Floyd, you guys know the album The Wall, and it's just that's his theme behind it. Actually.
Oh, amazing.
That's why it's on a mirror. Yep. Yep.
We're explaining to the viewers the importance of the mirror when it comes to a lot of the knowledge, the color difference, the everything.
Yeah.
The details underneath, because not a lot of people look under it, right? Exactly. Yeah.
I was like, there's no way it has to have a mirror.
Exactly. So sure.
Well, that's the part. That's the best part of the whole thing. I mean, the whole thing is beautiful, but the best part is underneath.
Yeah.
And I love the missile. Could we actually see that one more time, the missile? I kind of want to get a close-up on that on a run.
Oh, the run like hell?
Yeah,
Oh,
run
yeah,
like
I was
hell.
gonna
Look at
say.
that. That's all hand, right?
Yep.
Just the beauty of it. God.
I made this stencil too.
Oh, that's
Guy in a gas mask.
Oh, yeah. It's so rad. So what are you going to do with this guy? You going to hang it up?
This fits in my display case, believe it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're real jewelry ones.
Well, I saw your video, the one where you showed your...
And it fits in there. Yep.
He actually has a YouTube channel.
As well, yeah. Check it out.
work. Thank you so much, man. Thanks so much, Robert.
My name's Kevin. This is Jeff here. We're with a YouTube channel called GTS International Contest. And what's your name?
Josh.
Josh?
Josh.
Nice to meet you. What brings you here today?
Well, I just built one of my kits. Yeah, it came to display it here. It's a bit fun.
Airbrushed or hand painted?
Airbrushed.
Ooh, good job, man.
Very nice. How long did this bad boy take?
Well, I actually just about a week and a half.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my other kits kind of broke, so I just rushed to put this one together. So,
If it's a rush job, it's really good. It's great stuff. What got you into the model world?
well, I just had some of my friends from cadets were doing it, so I decided
Okay.
to do it.
All right.
Fellow cadet. I used to be in cadets.
Yeah, look at his shirt.
Growing up, yeah, I was in cadets. Yeah.
Very cool. Is the underside also painted and everything?
Yeah.
Can we take a look at it? Show off, man.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. So, are these decals, right?
Yeah, they're decals, yeah.
Very nice. And so are the target ones, like the circle, the symbols?
Roundels,
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah, this specific plane wasn't in World War II. It was built after World War II. It was the latest mark. It was so the final one. Nice, very nice.
So it was a French one? Because that's the flag.
No, it was from the Hong Kong Auxiliary Air Force.
Oh,
It was, it was stationed in Titanic.
Okay.
You working on anything right now?
No, not at the moment. Yeah, not really.
Not really.
So far in the show, what's your most favorite kit? What's your most favorite one?
Yeah, show us, man. We'll
Show us,
go with you.
We'll follow you. We'll follow you. Let's go take a peek. There's so many good stuff.
Yeah.
over here.
The trumpeter. Is there a reason why you like this kit?
Weathering's
Very nice, man. Alright, well, we wish you the best of luck. Keep on building. Thanks for promoting the hobby and, keep it up, man.
All right.
See ya.